Heinz Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Jets. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Come on. Hey.
They'll start to... And right away, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, ribble it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
Mahomes going to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And they'll run again. And this time he's in for a Jets touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Richardson back to throw it. And Walker has it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10 more there and another first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Seattle.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Next team,
Richardson.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Elijah Higgins.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Now the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Attack.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
180! Attack!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Got it. Ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Ready?
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
3rd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
57.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The Jets at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Line. Fifteen. Hey, talk to me. What you got?
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
3rd and 4.
Attack, attack! Attack, attack! Attack!
Mahomes now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Okay, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
19, left 60, Eagles, left 19. Cut 19, cut 19. Warriors 70.
Now it's Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Go.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Hold it ready. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The slot man in motion right. Here's Richardson to throw. And the Jets pressure, 2 notches, down he goes. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
19, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson working from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
Ready.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start to the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I don't need to. Hey, 57. Yellow.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, break. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, go street. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Viking, 8 Warriors, 70. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They go play action with Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they'll run it here. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, what?
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now fourth down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll try to do it himself. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Hey, 57, 57. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Now here's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
No, Cougar 19. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
19, Tiger, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Richardson on 4th down. Thomas brings it in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Street. Ready, ready?
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Anthony Richardson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
17.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
15.
Mahomes going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack. Yellow. Hey, color. Come back. Hero, 15. Eye down these two.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 480.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
15, yellow. 15. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, 15. Where's that?
Mahomes will throw for it. Now he's going to step up and run. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Seahawks 28, Jets 23.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Come on. Buffalo 18, 70 Timberwolves. Check smash. Cut 19.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19, side, check. 60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hold it ready. Let's go. 60 Vikings. 19. Warriors 70.
Now Richardson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Seattle.
A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Seahawks look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives these guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. To throw, it's Mahomes. And Wilson with it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, Lonnie. Hey, 15, 15, 15. What's that?
They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10.
15, 15. Hey, 57, 57. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Right side.
And again, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Fix the evil. Fix the evil. Come on, come on. 19 targets.
Richardson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Jets are right back in this football game.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Yellow, yellow.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Come back.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow. 180. Yellow. 15.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Attack, attack! Attack, attack!
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Jets, 1st down.
Attack, attack!
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
15, 15, 15. Attack!
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Hey, 43. Right side.
On second and goal, Mahomes. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Third down and goal coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Right side.
They'll try to... No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Cut 19. Cut. Dragon 60. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
18. Here we go. Here we go. 60. Ridge. Ridge. Pump it on 18. Hurt. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson working from the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
On the go.
1st down,
18. 10
Seattle.
11. 10 11. Go. 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18. 5 here.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for the deep ball. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one makes this a 19-point game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hero 15. Hey, ribble in, ribble in.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Attack, attack. Come back. Attack, attack. Attack, attack! Easy, 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 easy!
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Hey, 57. Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 15. 15. Yellow. Hey, 15. 15. 15. Hey, color.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Attack!
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That is caught. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
15.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle in the traffic, and that's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, 57.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. I'm going. Hey, Riblin.
Now here's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now a handoff working right. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Go on, Eddie! Yellow!
One final try for Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
If I could put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Yellow. Nice hit.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it'll probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The partner under the lights in prime.